The new DLC packs for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga has just released. Mandalorian Season 2 and The Bad Batch are the final 2 packs to come out for the seasonal DLC pass that was announced a few months back. But are they any good? Well, I am certainly surprised, especially with how critical I was with the previous DLC packs that were released, and I'll explain why in today's video. So, let's jump right into the Mandalorian Season 2 pack. It comes with Moff Gideon, redesigned Boba Fett, Fennic Shand, Katan, and of course, Ashoka Tano. Finally, some Clone Wars related content. First impressions are pretty good. This is definitely the best DLC pack you can purchase for the game. The pack comes with a wide range of characters from different classes, and most of them provide special types of gameplay or weapons that most other characters don't have. So first up is Katan. She functions almost identically to Boba and Jango Fett, and has a jetpack, also wields dual pistols. I think this is going to be people's least favourite character, however, just because she doesn't really bring anything new to the table. I can't recall any dual pistol characters in the game from the top of my head, besides Tech from the Bad Batch DLC, which we'll cover later on in today's video. But if you know of some, let me know in the comments down below. Boba Fett follows the same thematic. He's got a different design thanks to his re-armored look, but his attacks are pretty much the same. The weapon has a slight different fire rate and bloom, but besides that, it doesn't really offer as much as what people were hoping. I know Boba Fett is a big fan favorite character in the game, so perhaps this will be more than enough for some people, but the original Boba Fett character didn't have that much in terms of voice acting, and the same goes here. As for Fennic Shand, I was quite surprised regarding her weapon. I expected it to be this long-range sniper weapon that focuses on high damage accuracy, but it appears to be some sort of burst rifle. You get the same range as most other weapons, so I was kind of a bit disappointed about that. She doesn't come with an alternative costume where she doesn't have the helmet on, which bewilders me because it's just as easy as removing the helmet. I don't know. Now moving on to the 2 characters that are more interesting. Moff Gideon actually holds the Darksaber. It's treated just like every other lightsaber in the game, doesn't do less or more damage. But for those of you who are a big fan of the weapon like I am, I think you'll really enjoy the skin. I think what I like the most about this is what modders will be able to do with this new asset that's been added to the game. I'd love to see the Mandalorian hold this weapon too, so fingers crossed some modders will make that. Now, onto the star of the show, Ashoka Tano. She sports this new LEGO design, which is much better than the one we got in the Force Awakens game, if you ask me. And better yet, she comes with unique melee attack animations, since she's the only character in the game to actually wield 2 lightsabers. Now, I know you have playable characters like Darth Maul and Dark Rey who have double-sided lightsabers, but to hold 2 separate ones in each hand is definitely new. Just looking at this fight between Anakin and Ahsoka kind of shows how much I want a Clone Wars game. It's wild to me that this is kind of the first proper time in a Star Wars game we get to play a battle between these 2 characters, and it's a LEGO game. So, that's the Mandalorian Season 2 pack. It's definitely worth the purchase for $3 or so. You're getting 5 new characters that have a wide range of differences, so it's worth it for Ahsoka and Moff alone. However, I am still disappointed. None of these characters have unique dialogue or any special interactions. I'm genuinely a bit gutted that nothing happens when you have Ahsoka and Anakin put together, let alone Vader. I would have loved to have seen some sort of mention of Rebels or Clone Wars, since they're such heavy fan favorites. Not getting any new missions or levels is understandable. This is a $3 pack after all. It's not going to offer any drastic amount of content in comparison to the older packs that were valued at the same price. But no voice lines make these characters kinda lifeless. We couldn't even get a maskless Fennic Shand either, like at least that, you know? And unfortunately, this premise is just as you'd expect with the Bad Batch, only worse. Which elegantly takes me to the next DLC pack, the Bad Batch DLC, which comes with Hunter, Wrecker, Echo, Crosshair, and Tech. I'm gonna be honest guys, I'd give this pack a miss. I love the show and the characters more so, but the minifigs just don't come with anything interestingly different or new compared to the other troopers you might have unlocked in the game. Let's take a look at Hunter first. I really do like that he will draw out his knife when he's doing an air to ground attack. I think it's a nice touch to put in there. Crosshair has a unique air to ground attack attack also, but I would have expected Wrecker to have some sort of melee brawler moveset. Maybe some area of effect attacks to make him different from the rest? It's just a suggestion. Echo has this cool design that makes him stand out from the rest, as you'd expect, but besides that, there's not much else. Same goes for Echo too, unfortunately. Sorry, buddy. The thing that annoys me the most about this pack is that we couldn't even get maskless costume variants of these 5. I'd have expected that at least, since in the series they have their masks off for a lot of the time. And also, I'm kind of surprised Omega isn't in this pack as a side character either, much like Baby Yoda, who appears alongside the Mandalorian in the Season 1 DLC pack. Having something like that for Hunter might have gone a long way to make this pack actually worth it. It's not like it's because of the age of the character either. Young Anakin is playable in the game, so I just don't know why we can't have Omega. Who knows? So that's the first look at all the new DLC for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. I don't think this is the last of the DLC we'll get from the game. This has been like the best-selling LEGO Star Wars game to date. TT Games themselves announced that, and I think they'll want to capitalize on that in some way. Not to mention, we also have a panel at Star Wars Celebration that is dedicated to LEGO Star Wars at the end of May this year. So I think we can expect some sort of DLC reveal there as well. I hope, at least. But before we wrap up, if you love everything LEGO Star Wars or Empire Wars, Squadrons and whatnot, and you're looking to make some new friends, well, join our Discord, invite code to that bad boy in the pinned comment down below. But besides that, that's where I'll pass the question over to you guys. What is your favorite character from either of these DLC packs I've showcased today? Mine is definitely Ahsoka for the reasons I mentioned earlier, but I want to hear your choices. Let me know in the comments down below. I read all of them, and I'll get back to some of you as well. And with that, guys, I've been Charlie, you've been watching EcksToo, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.